It's amazing.
Nag-ready siya sa inyo. You just worry today.
Dahil sa akin ba talaga yan? O camera mo? Okay.
Sa Phoenix, sa
Payment
Phoenix.
Okay, good morning. It's a cloudy Tuesday, and welcome to the PBA Media Availability. We have for today the Phoenix LPG Super Fuel Masters, led by Coach Propex Robinson, veteran Jason Tal, and Matthew Wright. Okay, Coach, I know you have a good night's sleep after winning yesterday, so your opening remarks, please.
Again, good morning to our media friends. Again, we're happy to be here. And again, we're enjoying so far the early mornings.
JC?
Good morning, guys. Yes, it's an amazing morning. Gaya nga niya sinasabi namin sa team, amazing morning kasi of course, galing sa panalo, but we have to focus now on our next game, which is on Thursday against Northport.
And Mr. Wright?
Good morning, everyone. Let's wrap this up as quickly as possible. We have practice.
Okay, questions? Floor is now open for questions among members of the media. State your name, please, and publication. Again, Brian.
Coach, just for other members of the media. Feel of the first game, jitters, bubble experience, gano'n naka-apekto sa first game natin?
If you're asking me, I would say I was nervous and scared, which is again I'm just being nervous means and excited means I have an opportunity to coach against the one of the coaches that I look up to. So that's how I feel about yesterday's game. And again, we're just blessed enough to be the better team yesterday. But I mean, that's yesterday, and today is what's important to us. Just like what Matt said, we have work to do.
Did you expect that game coach na blowout agad kumbaga ratsada agad kayo? You didn't give Meralco a chance from second half onwards.
I wouldn't say expected is the word. We always we reminded the team just to compete. Just keep on competing. We know this team. We have so much respect for the team. They've been in the finals. I don't think they even have a rookie right now. I'm not sure. I might be wrong. But that means that group has a lot of experience compared to us. So I think more than the blowouts, it's just for us to really compete. We don't know what they're gonna do. That was our first game. That was their first game, so we don't really have an idea. So it's really just more of us yung sa amin lang.
For Matt and Jason, your thoughts on your first game here in the bubble last night?
I was excited. It's been a long layoff. And it was a very abrupt layoff because when the season was canceled, it was the day that we were supposed to play Talking Tex. So everyone was ready to go. We had preseason for that, and then all of a sudden, like, Big Lung, just cut, like, the whole season was cut, so it was a shock. And it was very challenging for us to, stay in shape and stay enthusiastic for 8 months and then come to a bubble. And there's a lot of factors in it, people miss their families and some people may complain about some things in the bubble, but I feel like if you truly love this game, if you're a real hooper, then this is the perfect atmosphere because you play every 2 or 3 days. If you have a good game, you can stay in rhythm. If you have a bad game, you can make Maui very quickly. So I was just excited just to be out there, and we have a new team, new coach, new system, and we just couldn't wait to get out there and show it off.
Yeah, just same with Matt. I'm very excited to ice my back after the game. No, just kidding aside. Of course, after all our Zoom workouts during the lockdown, ito na, we're back sa PBA, and congrats again to the PBA for making this happen. And of course, all the players, they will say they're all excited to play. Imagine 6 to 7 months, wala kang ginagawa, yung usual routine mo, nawala. And even the coaches, sobrang excited for sure. And this will be fast kasi we counted our games, I think it's 28 days, 11 games. So, ano siya, Gilas style naman.
Yeah.
Gilas style and or Jones Cup or whatever. So, for us, yung mental preparation, yung how we recover our bodies, yung very important for this conference. And we're just very thankful. And sa mga PBA fans, of course, yung mga OFWs, gaya na sinabi ko na interview the other night, sobrang saludo kami sa OFWs kasi we're away from our families and seeing them sa virtual, nakakagana lalo. And malaking bagay yun sa amin.
Question for Matt Denison from Denmark, one of your next door neighbors on the fourth floor. Man, you mentioned about feeling the atmosphere. This is the most conducive you could get for a real hooper, as you mentioned. You looked like a real one right there yesterday, dropping all those 35 points. What can you say about, I guess, easily, making yourself at home here? Just
Well,
that's all.
I'm used to playing in back home. There's something called AAU basketball, which is basically like a club team where we do more tournaments and we play 8 games in a weekend. 3 games a day. So everyone just stays in one gym, one hotel. I've been in a lot of Filipino basketball tournaments back home as well. It's the same format, and so I'm just trying to go back in time and just channel my young self and try to put myself, just treat it like it's that. Like it's just like a big Filipino basketball tournament that I used to love, that I used to enjoy playing in. So, but I think that our new offense and our new defense, it fits our team perfectly. We showed yesterday. We had 30 assists. It's 16 threes. I don't remember the last time on Phoenix we were one of the worst three-point shooting teams in the league. And that's not because we can't shoot. That's just because guys didn't have confidence to shoot, and we weren't put in positions where we could make shots. And now we have an offense that is fine-tuned to our skills. And that was just our first game. We felt like we could have improved a lot, and there's still a long way to go for us. But I think we're on the right track.
Just a quick follow-up on that and what Coach JC mentioned earlier. You guys, Gilas former and previous Gilas players felt at home with the grind. I think Coach Yang noted it a while ago, and Kiefer also. The compressed schedule is very, very similar, but that only takes 2 weeks. This is about 2 months. So how are you mentally preparing for that long haul? Like if you're gonna go through that all 2 months, means you're gonna go deep in the playoffs.
Well, we're not. I'm not even thinking about playoffs right now. We're just thinking about Northport. Well, actually, just thinking about the practice. Then, when we get to Northport, then we'll deal with that. So, if you start thinking about the long run in the future, you're gonna start missing out on the details close up. You can't just think about the big picture right away. The big picture is made up of little tiny pixels. And today's one pixel.
Coach JC, your thoughts on that, the schedule and all, reminding you of Gilas?
Yeah, we just go to the gym and stay in the hotel, and our foods are delivered. So what do we ask for? For more, diba? Parang we can't complain, we can't find excuses. So all we have to do is focus on our basketball and check on our families back home, and be more inspired to play again the next day and a few days again. So all the players are dreaming to be in this situation, and this bubble experience is one once in a lifetime opportunity. So we'll make most of our time in right.
Thank you, Rudy.
Coach, Ian from Tribune, how does it feel to win your first game as the head coach of Phoenix?
Well, again, it's a blessing. I was grateful to have guys besides me that are born winners. Matt told me before the game that he's gonna give me this win, and he proved to his promise. And again, it's just accumulation of the things that we've done. It's not, I reminded the team that, there's no such thing. You don't win a championship with your first game. So it doesn't really, everybody could win at any given situation. So there's a lot of things to be done. Winning hides a lot of loss, and we did a lot of bad things. And we don't want to fall into the trap of just because we won means we're good. We could be better. So it's just a testament of we're gonna be on the same page. No guarantee of winning, but we will always make sure we're gonna compete. And it's gonna go back to those pixels that Matt was saying. It's gonna boil down to those important things, those little things that we might miss out just because we're celebrating a win. So it's out of the picture. So what's important to us is how we're gonna get better for today. Be the best version of ourselves and be the best team here in the bubble.
Thank you, Coach.
Okay, I think we have a few questions from our Manila friends.
First is Ruben Terrado of Spin. Matthew, you mentioned on TV that you brought with you Kobe shoes for this conference to honor Kobe. How many did you bring, and what's your favorite among them?
I think I brought. I think I brought 6 Kobe's. I just brought whatever I had.
What's your favorite among them?
That's a tough question. Probably. I like the Kobe 5 Chaos, just because it was made after one of my favorite characters in the movie, which Joker, Heath Ledger, Batman. That was inspired by him, so you can see there's a little bit of blood on the shoe. Just like little details like that. It's a very beautiful sneaker.
Next question from Lynn Olivario of TV5. For Matthew and JC, it looks like Calvin will finally be able to rejoin the team this conference. What's it like to having him here with you?
Calvin is Calvin. Last night he was so happy going to our rooms. He even brought food for us. So you will feel his energy on and off the court. So, Coach, pag nasa loob si Calvin, alam mo naman yung binibigay natin tayo lahat, di ba? So we're very excited to have him back. I think in a few more games you'll see him, hopefully.
Yeah, Calvin's Calvin, man. You know how he is. His energy is contagious. He's the vocal leader on our team, also the emotional leader. He has the power to impact the team just from his presence, just being out there. So, even though we looked good last night, just to think, how much better could we be when Calvin and Alex come back? I think we can be a scary team as long as they can come in and blend with us. I think the sky's the limit for us.
Okay, Coach and Matt and JC, perhaps your parting words for our PBA fans and Phoenix fans.
Again, thank you for having us here. I hope this is one of many interactions with you guys. We appreciate the time that you allotted for us. Thank you, and we're just so blessed to be here. Thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you again, guys, and good morning. Just always stay safe, and God bless your family, and congrats again to the PBA.
Coach?
thank you to the PBA for putting up this venue in such short amount of time. Um, this is a great hotel. We're taken care of, and we hope to bring joy and happiness to the Filipino citizens out there who've been waiting for something to cheer about during these really tough times. Hopefully we can inspire and bring some kind of hope that the future will be better and we're gonna get through this together.
That's not up to you.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, David. Good morning.
Nice
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the second part of our Tuesday's PBA media availability. We have here today the Northport Northampton squad led by Coach Pedro Arencio and rookie Renz Subido. Coach, your opening remarks muna.
First of all, good evening sa inyo lahat. Good evening, good morning pala. Kasi akala ko sa viewing pa ako. Good morning, good morning ha. Good morning sa inyo. Yan, that's
Sorry, guys.
Christian.
My
That's Christian.
face mask is struggling.
Coach, good morning.
Okay.
Also joining us is Christian Stanhead. Renz, your opening remarks.
Hi guys, good morning. Thank you for having us here.
And Christian.
Good morning, guys. Thank you for having us here.
Okay, floor is now open for any questions. State your name and publication.
And Coach Ian from Daily Tribune.
Yes, yes.
Coach, how's your kamusta yung performance? How's your assessment sa performance ninyo kagabi?
May positive, may negative, no? We started strong, no? But we finished slow, no? Medyo masama na yung finish last game. Pero may mga positives, no? Ang maganda lang din doon, physically, kahit paano, walang nag-cramps, walang nasaktan, no? So, that means medyo healthy yung players going to the next games, no? Kaya okay naman yung assessment, medyo konting adjustment, may mga adjustment. Siguro first game, walang tune up, tapos may mga bagong players, wala pa yung chemistry, no? Timing medyo wala pa, kaya konting adjustment pa.
Sige,
Sure. Ay, Coach. Brian from Philippine Star. Coach, yun nga, speaking, naka-apekto ba tingin nyo yung bubble setting dito sa first game jitters natin o sadyang kulang lang talaga tayo sa preparations? Yung isolation may effect ba?
For us, siyempre, iba naman yun sa ibang teams, no? Para sa amin, medyo siguro adjustment lang ang kailangan namin. No, adjustment lang. Then, more on mental na rin. No, siyempre, yung anxiety, pumapasok na rin. No? Pero, yung willingness to win, nandun, kaya lang, wala pa yung, yung right time na para gawin yun. Medyo may konting magulo pa na kailangan ayusin yung team.
sige.
I think there's some polling questions from our friends from the media in Manila.
We have one for Christian Standhardinger from Blue Venturado of Spin. There's talk about you being a contender for the BPC this conference. What's your thought about that?
You know, I really like. If I would have a choice to not being asked this question, I would actually take it. I think it really doesn't matter. You know, obviously it's an honor that I made play of the conference last year, but it really does not matter, especially in our situation right now, where we have the first loss, which I think we could have done a little bit or much better, but. Yeah, I don't matter. Like, it doesn't matter. There are so many regulations. Like, let's just come together as a team and try to win this. And whoever gets it gets it. And we just have to focus on like how we play basketball as a team and what we can improve on, and watch film with coach and listen and see what adjustments he makes and how we can get into the flow better. I think I talked to a bunch of my teammates. For a lot of us, it was very hard to get into the flow, into the rhythm of the game, like to feel the game. And obviously, that has several reasons. It's the bubble. It's rusty. We didn't play for 6 months, so now we just have to figure out as a team and listening to Coach Pedro, how we can get this, and that's one of the advantages that we have coach here. He was a player too, so he understands that. But sometimes, there are coaches, they don't get that because they didn't play. Not saying that all coaches that didn't play don't get that. I'm just saying like it's an additional advantage that we have a coach that played the game and maybe knows how to guide us there where we can start feeling the flow a little bit better.
Any questions? Wala na kayo?
Meron pa. Ivan Saldanero
Oh,
of
sige.
Dagat,
Habang
Philippines.
meron.
Renzo, what were the things you observed and learned in your PBA debut?
Yeah, for me, it's a totally different ball game compared to collegiate. So there are a lot of adjustments in terms of physicality, the flow of the game. It says collegiate, more of fast paced, but here in the PBA, here in the pro level, it's more of you have to be smart. In every move that you make, kailangan may purpose. Hindi basta-basta lang.
Please turn your phone off while you're
Coach, yun, si Christian, yun nga, may talks na parang BPC contender siya. Actually, yung Northport din, dahil intact yung lineup nyo, tapos nagdagdag lang kayong mga solos. Coming off a semi-finish ng Governor's Cup, how are you looking forward to this bubble tournament?
Actually, underman kami ngayon. We only have 12 players playing. No, and then there's spots na kulang kami. Kaya lang, given ito yung lineup natin, we'll make the most out of it, no? Basta kami, we have to just work together, play together, and then yung mga awards na yan, it will come. As long as you're winning and then you'll be in the playoffs, kung ano mangyari after this conference, malaman natin kung sino.
Coach, talk about your rookies, si Sean at si Renzo sa first game nila.
They're decent, no? They're decent, pero I'm still expecting more from them. I think they will deliver in the coming games.
Coach, yung absence ni Robert dito sa bubble, gaano magiging kalaban?
For us, let's not talk about Robert. Robert is out, so kung sino yung nandito, yun na, no? Kasi every time na they're asking me about Robert, kami, we need Robert. But eto na kami. Ito na yung team namin eh. At malaki tiwala ko kay Renzo, kay Nico, and kay LA. That's it. Now, it's up to them to step up and then make contributions para sa team.
Coach Denison from Daguerre. Coach, yung ano lang po, look ahead din, yun nga, yung we started this conversation right here with Matt and you meeting and sana sabi mo nga hindi na sambahin next time. Your outlook po siguro, I guess.
Matt will be the mark man, no? For Phoenix, 36 points. Para gumawa ka ng 36 points, ang bigat nun, no? Against your opponent, no? Kaya for us, he is a mark man. At the same time, may mga little adjustment kami. Pero we're not taking others for granted, no? Kasi marunong din mag-basketball yung mga yun.
Christian, going to the next game against Phoenix, your thoughts and your expectations after a loss in the opening?
I mean, there's a lot of to improve. Like Coach said, obviously, I started. That was one of the beginning stages of my basketball career in the Philippines. Playing national team with Pugoy and Matthew Wright and all those guys. So I know like Matthew Wright is a good player and we just have to lock in and then guard him as a team and then I hope being able to feel the game a bit more and go hard. Obviously every game is a very important game in this conference. We know that and we just have to keep working hard. And try to leave it all on the floor in every single game.
No more questions from our Manila friends. Okay, Coach, can you please have your parting words for PBA and Northport fans?
To the PBA fans, no, thank you for your full support. Nanood lang kayo, magandang laro sa PBA. At the same time, yung Northport fans, no? Continue supporting our team, no? Win or lose, sama-sama tayo. Okay? Darating din yung panahon na magiging maganda takbo natin.
Clearance.
Yeah, so to the PBA and Northport fans, keep supporting us. Promise to keep playing hard and to play better next game.
And finally, Christian.
Well, thank you to the Northport fans, to the PBA community, to all the fans. I appreciate the support, and yeah, we'll live it all out there and try to give you guys a good show that you guys enjoy.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Welcome here.
Madalas ba tayo ganito?